Guys, my batchmates are here. I mean, Dr. Kumar and Ashit Mohan Prasad. We are from the same batch of the Indian Police Service. And Bhaskar is like a younger brother. We have worked together extensively in Assam. And all other friends. And very familiar faces in the audience. And other friends here. I just thought, actually, I just stopped to the subject which has been printed in the booklet. It talks about strategies for building safe and secure and resilient cities in India. So I will not be speaking anything relating to Kerala, my state cadre, because I am actually associated very closely with the certain projects of Government of India, which is being implemented. And Asit, what he said just now, Bangalore I will not actually talk about because Bangalore is a safe city. I mean, they started with that for a very long time, or much before Delhi. So I only wish what we actually think. I wanted to just tell you one thing, that safe city doesn't mean technological dispositions or very smart police officers. It is actually a feeling, a kind of perception in the mind of the people who stay there that they are safe. But for getting that, what type of things have to be used appropriately with the money in your hand is a thing which is to be considered. So, why I say, I go back to 2013, in the month of July, the Government of India issued this particular components. They said there are two kinds of components for a safe city. One is that they call CCTV surveillance. I have my own doubts about this. Mr. Rakesh Asthana, when he must have spoken about Surat city, etc., whether the CCTVs are really useful as it is said to be, is a question which you have to necessarily think about. If you go to the net and find out, the so-called Ring of Steel in London, they actually did a social auditing recently. And they said that the report, the commission report says, except for the London bombing, which happened in June 7, 2005, that no other case has been detected by the surveillance cameras. And they are the Ring of Steel, and the Ring of Steel they call, they are the best in the world. And then there is something, I am not saying that for that you should not put CCTVs. When I was doing a case, a Delhi High Court blast, here the blast took place, 15 people died. All the 4 cameras, which could have taken the pictures very clearly, they were not working. So we did not get any clue from that particular site. So then you say, this is what the MHA has said. One is command and control center, obviously. They call control room, they have converted to command and control center. Dial 100 system. Fusion center means, they say that the data related of all stakeholders should be converged. Say medical data or anything, I mean the transport department, passport, immigration, etc., etc. And this fusion center is actually operating fine in the US. Then you do have highways inside the city, so you have highway patrols, and we have aerial surveillance. We are hearing for a very long time, but I don't think any city has got a helicopter. Like when we visited Tokyo Police Headquarters, there were 30 helicopters to cover the city. That was the kind of things they were doing. And one must see, I saw the control room, control and command center of Tokyo. It is built in 2001 by the IBM, and they spent around some $50 million. And they say that within 3 seconds or 5 seconds they can close the entire city by that kind of powerful sensors they are having. Anyway, then let's say that the guidelines also says non-technological components, that should be community policing in the city. Then it should have reaching out through educational systems, like we have something called police cadet scheme, so that the people, the children are educated to become better citizens, better law-abiding citizens. Then you do have to improve the soft skills. Dr. Kumar has funded liberally on this when he was in the BPRND to various cities, including Hyderabad. So for improving the soft skill and attitudinal change of the police, and you should have women police component. So the paradigm is that you have to have lean manpower and very robust and fail-proof, evaluating, changing according to the time technology. This actually has been used in South Korea. I saw a police station in South Korea, which is the heart of the city, in the CBD, having only 50 people. And we are talking about in terms of 500 people or 1,000 people in a police station. But everything is there in accordance with her law. They are not violating any law legal provision, but they have automated that with a lot of things. You can come and just, I'll give an example. A particular person comes and gives a complaint by speaking to a particular microphone. He says that my sister has been abused. If it is very important, the category, the computer makes the category, and immediately this guy gets a message in his MDT, mobile data terminal, wherever he is, the SHO. So this kind of things are also being put there. And then, this is what I say, there is nothing more powerful than the idea whose time has come. So now I wanted to inform you what really we are not also keeping silent or doing nothing, not like that. We have now marked 68 cities of this country where we are going to give the computer-aided dispatch system-based dial 100 system. The dial 100 system in Delhi is very old. They have a contract up to next year, so they can only improve next year only. So that is not a very automated system in Delhi. Whereas there are 11 cities in this country, which is like Jaipur, Indore, Bhopal, etc., which is computer-aided. Trivandrum, etc., there is computer-aided dispatch system, which is automated control room. This is going to be there in 68 cities. The 68 cities will be also having GIS-based crime analytics. This analytics will help us because it will be there will be 17 layers. Each layer will be having hospitals, jails, all these kind of things. So you can easily get, the moment you put the coordinates in the computer, it will give you all kind of things, whatever it comes. Asif actually forgot to mention one thing which I think is very pertinent to be mentioned here. They are experimenting in a thing which we are now following on an all India basis. In Bangalore city, they ask you to tell the place, and they are experimenting, and they say that where the homicide took place. He says that in my house. Then they go to a Google professional map and show the house. And the moment he says, so the moment the coordinate comes, they put in the place of occurrence, they put the coordinate. The moment that coordinate is put, all the geographical information pops up on your screen. This is a very good system which is going to be followed all India. This is for that we have already written the specs, and the RFP is going to be out anytime. Then we have actually, we are also including 68 cities with text analytics. This text analytics will mine the data and actually give you from the unstructured data the structured things, so that it will be very easy. It will be much better than a Google search. That is what is our ultimate. We do have to have 63 cities with automatic traffic management system, which will be red line violation to zooming on the number plate and so many things all integrated. We will have mobile data terminals in 68 cities. That means in 68 cities, all the motorcycle patrols will have mobile data terminals, all the PCR vehicles will have mobile data terminals, and so much so that the beat constable will also have a smaller mobile data terminal with an application can access the police station or the control room. Then you have facial recognition system. For that, actually, Government of India has liberally funded for a research which is going on in the CDAC Calcutta. I am part of that particular project. So we are trying to write an algorithm which will be, suited to Indian conditions. That means this facial recognition system, which is off the shelf available, if it is being put now in a mall, and it has a database, it can just match and tell you, this guy could be a suspect in that particular case, or he is a dossier criminal, something like that. So, and we have something called the Nirbhaya project, which is actually for that budgetary provision is there. I'll let you know. These are the 68 cities, but I'll just go through that quickly. These are the 68 cities. It is covering all the states and union territories, and it all depends on the urban development index of the census data. So now, what is on? Right now, these are going to take place in near future, very near future. Community policing, well, it is very limited to very few cities. Educating and sensitizing student police cadet, that is a scheme which started in Kerala, which has been now extended to 5 other states. So they are going to make the children law-abiding, and they will actually use them in some policing work. Then we have something like soft skill training. It is also happening very limited, and women police extremely inadequate, I should say. What are not done? Right now, all these things have actually been, I told you that some way or other it is being done. There is no video analytics. Somebody was showing in the thing, I'm telling you, we have taken a lot of actually experimentations on this. We have done this in various labs. It is not working. Actually, honest to you, it is not that desirable results as the police wants. It's not there. I mean, many of the cities, they don't have the GPS in the police vehicle. तो घर में रह के भी वो बोल सकता है कि अरे साहब मैं पेट्रोलिंग में हूँ. I mean, this is the standard thing what the police guy says. कहाँ हो? सर मैं अभी पेट्रोलिंग में हूँ. That is what they say. If you have a GPS, at least you can see it on the screen. It's not there in many of the cities. And the safety and security of cameras, God only protects our cameras. I say. Bombay, I was doing a homicide case. It was a shootout in Loknath, in one of the most posh areas in Mumbai. We thought that a particular world-class company has put the camera. I'm telling you, it was month of July, not a single camera was working. So we said, "Kya ho gaya?" Na pani ghul gaya uske andar. I mean, this is kind of things. So we must learn from that. In Dubai, they have done it 3 years back. The cameras cost less than the casing. The casing cost, they said, 100 years it will last. It will not break. This is what we should think of. And we don't have a standardization of technology as far as cities are concerned. A city is using a kind of technology, and I am using another kind of technology in Cochin. East is using another kind of technology in Vijayawada, something like that. So it has to be standardized, like the Americans have done. In FIR, as I said, that no coordinates except for Bangalore city, no proper and criminal database in the control room. In the control room, there should be the data. Now the data is residing somewhere else, and the control room is not connected through any fiber or any kind of, or by a tetra or by anything or visa. No, it is not there. No fusion center, because individual departments are very protective about their data. They will not give. For me, actually getting the license data, I have to send a mail to the transport commissioner, then only I get it. I am not hooked to that particular server. This is what it is. Some good examples I said. I am very impressed about one thing. Recently, I think the vendors are here, but not to say that the vendors are, to pep up them. There is a very good small city, Kanpur. They have done a very good work. I mean, they have used the GIS, and that is working. The GIS in the control room, it is working, and it is actually, I talked to the SSP, and he said that, "Sir, you bahut acha kaam karta hai." And that is actually very satisfying for me. And Bhopal, as I said, that the CAD based, this command and control center, is what they are working. And this is a very good concept of Delhi police. Know your police station. You actually are confused in a city, मैं कौन सा police station में जाऊँ? So once you have to make a phone call, and the moment you make a phone call, they will tell you that which police station you are standing, or where you are standing, because it gives you a geographical location to the control. They have mapped it, and it's a very good system. I hope that this is extended to all other cities. That the kind of things MDT in Ghaziabad and Allahabad, they have done very good work. And this student police community scheme is very good in Trivandrum and Cochin. And GPS based crime registration in Kollam city. Now they are in Kollam, in Kerala, they have started that. There is a vehicle GPS. They send it to the police scene of crime. The moment the scene of crime, they go and their coordinates are known. Accordingly, the FIR is registered. What happens is that I will just tell you about this Nirbhaya thing before I end. 1 minute I will take. See, we had actually done a kind of survey in some places. There was a survey also in Delhi. It says that the women of all ages, they actually find very vulnerable while traveling alone, traveling, going by a bus, etc. etc. So now what happened, two of the things have been thought of. One is that all the public transport buses should have a kind of MDT plus a camera, 2 or 3 cameras. It will stream the videos to a control room, and also in the MDT the driver or the conductor can see what is happening inside the bus. That is one of the things which are. And second thing is they have developed an apps. The apps can reside in a phone, whether Android or iPhone or anything. And also there is a small devices also. You can, if somebody is not using a phone, she can hold it like a small ball or small keychain, and only thing is that you have to press it. The moment you press, it actually alerts your position and your location, as well as it goes, gives a signal to the to the control room, so that the police will be coming. And these are the things which are will be implemented. But this experimentation is all over. But till now, this has not been done the way it should have been done by now. So this is what happened. And in Chennai, they have put a very good thing. In Chennai, the auto rickshaw and taxis, they have a new meter. That meter, it has a GPS inside. So that is a kind of thing which I thought it should be actually given to all the, it should be made compulsory for all the auto rickshaws and all the taxis, but it costs money. So therefore, it has to be, some government has to give help and give some kind of financial assistance to these people to do it. And we are now experimenting this in Trivandrum. I'm just trying to put it. They completely, the PCR vehicle will be manned by